Well, the cult classic is getting the red carpet treatment right here in Boise. It's a special one-night-only screening of Bring It On, and it's coming to the flicks this month, hosted by original cast member. We have Natasha Hawksworth with us. Now, the event will have photo ops. They're going to have surprise guests and, of course, a Q&A. And it's all raising money to support the West Ada schools, which is super cool. Natasha, so great to have you here.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
Yes, okay, so I would love to know what inspired you to bring this event here to Boise.
You know, I was just needing an excuse to create a fun event to get the community together, and Boise doesn't have a lot of red carpet events, so I thought, why not celebrate 26 years?
26 years
Yes.
of Bring It On, and I mean, still resonates with every generation, right? Like,
Yes.
it's just, there's just something about it, but what do you think it is about Bring It On that really resonates with not only, I'd imagine we're pretty close in age, our generation, to young ones as well today?
I think just comedy, humor, cheerleading, being in high school, and just kind of the humor behind it. It just kind of hits every generation.
Right, like there's just some things that's never changed, right?
Correct.
There's always kind of like this base experience. Tell us about your experience on Bring It On. Walk us through the memories, if you will.
So many. No, it was an amazing day. It was a one-day shoot for me.
Okay.
And they did all the tryouts back in San Diego.
Okay.
And at the time, I had no idea what kind of movie it was going to be because they didn't give us the full script.
Oh, only had your portion.
Correct. And so we knew the premise of it, and when it came out, we were just hoping it was going to be a really great movie. It turned out to be a box office hit, and eventually a cult classic, which...
Cool. So explain to us, for those who are not familiar, what you did in the film. What role did you play? And walk us through kind of like what those tryouts were for.
Okay, so at the very beginning of the movie, one of the cheerleaders is injured, and they have to replace her and do tryouts.
Yes.
And so I was the very first cheerleader that tried out, and my role was to mess up, and I was nailing it. So
very nice.
There was a series of other...
You were nailing messing up.
I was nailing messing up.
Very good.
And
very good.
Unfortunately, I did not make the squad. Alicia Juscu did, but you know, the story carried on, and that's how. That was my part.
That's very fun. Okay, all right. So, but this event, though, it's got a local benefit and a local twist to this as we're celebrating this cult classic movie. Why are we raising funds for the West Ada school districts, and what made you want to do that?
The event was not to make money. The event was to have fun, and I figured if we make a little extra money, why not have it go to the schools? I have 3 kids in the West Ada school district, and so I thought could always use a few extra bucks.
Yeah, wonderful. Okay, great. So you're just looking for a reason to celebrate and have fun, and then there's this great local impact. So where can our viewers go so they can, see the screening, be involved, and what's the screening going to be like, too?
So the screening is going to be a red carpet event. We'll do a little Q&A. If people have questions for me, I would welcome those. We might have a few surprises. We have some swag bags that some local community members have donated to, like Grimaldi's, La Creme, Arthur Murray Dance Studio. And we'll have a photo opportunity. We have 208 Lux that's gonna put it together for us. And yeah, we can take pictures, and there'll be some cheerleaders there. So it's gonna be a whole event.
There's a lot to cheer about.
Very much so.
Yes. All right, so where do people go so they can get their tickets and be a part of this fun event?
Yes, so go to the Flicks under the events. You'll see our little banner for Bring It On, and you can get your tickets there. It's this Thursday at 7 p.m.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Natasha.
Yes, thank you for having me.
So lovely to chat with you. And everyone, stick around because we have more to come here on Idaho Today after this.